There it goes, full pop. Boy, she's screaming.
Excellent!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks again for watching Poor Boys RC. Check it out, guys. My SRC car has undergone some major upgrades. I went from an 8-turn brush motor, kind of an Amazon special, to an 8.5-turn Surpass Hobby Supersonic brushless motor. It's censored, and that's paired to a Hobbywing 10BL120 first generation ESC. I wanted to give you guys a good close look at it today before I take it out for the speed runs. I've cut out this portion on the back window here just to get a little bit more airflow. And here's a closer look at the car, guys. These tires really worked with that WD-40 trick. If you guys didn't see that video, I'll throw a link in the description box down below. Soaking these tires, again, another shout out to Shen RC for that idea. Soaking these tires in WD-40 just really softened them up because they were super, super hard. These are about 3-4 years old now, and it really softened them up and gave me tons of traction. As you can see, I do have a lock differential. I just used some hot glue for that. A lot of guys said don't do it, but honestly, for driving in a straight line, for me guys, I just find it's working, so I'm sticking to it. We've added the option 1 wheelie bar. I actually just stole that from my Midnight Pumpkin, and I set it to the lowest setting, so I can still pull some pretty good wheelies. It'll look pretty epic, but not have this thing like nose to the sky and completely out of control. This is the same motor that I ran in my TTO2 in Speedrun Challenge a few years ago, but for the life of me, I could not get the TTO2 to hook up. Somehow I'm getting a Hornet to hook up though. I don't know, it makes no sense. Either way, that motor's got very little usage on it, and I'm pretty stoked to see how it goes. This is the Hobbywing 10BL120 ESC first generation. I was able to use a program card, so I've got like 20% drag brake on it, 0% timing right now. I might bump the timing up on it. We'll see what kind of speeds we get with it. Again, I'm not exactly like a speed run guy per se, you know what I mean? Taking this thing and making it go as fast as I've already made it go is me like way outside of my comfort zone. So baby steps are key. One viewer pointed out the fact that my front left wheel is on backwards, and I find that hilarious because I totally didn't realize that. And I'm taking that as a good luck charm because I haven't crashed this thing yet. It seems to be working, and I'm 40 plus miles per hour, 44 miles per hour almost on a brushed motor. So I'm taking this as like, this is a sign. This is a good luck charm. I'm leaving that wheel as is. And for whatever reason, I still have bushings up front, and I'm just gonna leave them because you know what? They're there, and I think it's kind of funny. My ESC guys here, I'm rocking this Radiolink R6F. And there's no gyro on this ESC, which is kind of interesting. I assumed on a 2-wheel drive lightweight platform like this, a gyro would be a must-have, must-do thing. But this car, somehow, guys, is actually driving very, very straight. You can see the toe out I've got. A lot of guys say run 1.5 degrees. I don't know. I'm running that much, whatever that is. Bunch of weight up top. And I think the rake is really helping me. Having the car raked down like that, just having that downward sort of posture is really helping. Super cheap steering servo, all glued up. Suspension mod there with some rubber tubing. This is a 6400 CNHL lithium high voltage shorty pack I'm gonna run. That's a 2S. And then just for funsies, I'm gonna run this 3S 2200 milliamp. I'm completely blown away at how stable the Hornet's been. I think some guys have had some issues with stability. For whatever reason, I haven't. Mine's been working. I see a lot of you guys are going really fast, and I've heard a lot of guys say the same thing. Holy cow, I cannot believe how stable this thing is. Kind of doesn't make any sense, but hey, it works. Next, I wanted to take a second and show you guys the wife's car, the Pirate Hopper. Look at this bandana she's got going. She's so crazy. So this is, she actually just took like a coat hanger. Check that out. That's just like a, you know, little thin metal coat hanger. And she taped it up here. You can see the coat hanger end. It's so funny. And she was actually surprisingly stable as well. I mean, this thing is completely stock. I mean, bushings in the transmission, set of lunchbox tires back here, obviously, guys. But that is it for mods on her car. Stock front suspension. I don't even think there's, maybe a tiny little bit of toe. Maybe that's like a zero degree toe, I think. It changes as the suspension flexes. But this was a shelfer for me, maybe not so much anymore. And this was the motor I had in there originally. I can get this thing out of the way. There it is, guys. That's a vintage Parma stock Cyclone 2. It's a 27 turn, so it's not going to be crazy fast. 27 turn single. So this should give her a little bit of a bump in speed, plus get some more style points because she's rocking a vintage motor, and the Pirate Hopper will soar again. So just before we run out for our speedruns, guys, remember the 2025 Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge comes to an end July 31st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I had to shorten that up a little bit to 10 a.m., guys, because I may have forgotten that I'm going to be away from August 1st to the 4th on an overland excursion. I'm going to be outside of cell service, all that kind of stuff. So I have to have your submissions in no later than July 31st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time so I can get you guys up on the scoreboard for the final scoreboard Sunday, which would be that Sunday, which I think is August 3rd. I will not be in town on that August 3rd. I am going to be on a beach far, far away from everything on a really awesome trip. I'll take some photos for you guys, but I'm going to be out of town. So if you guys are throwing down comments and all that stuff and I'm not responding, that's why. And speaking of the end of the month, guys, my Rolarlo XTS P12, the raffle is still live till the end of the month, guys. We have not sold many tickets for this thing, and I'm actually kind of curious. I wanted to ask you guys why. What do you think about the XTS P12? In my opinion, this thing is absolutely nuts. It is so, so good. And to date, I think this is probably the least interaction I've seen in a raffle with you guys, with the viewers so far. So I'm curious what your thoughts are on Rolarlo. Are you guys trusting Rolarlo as a brand? They're still very new, right? They've only just been around for about 4 years. In my opinion, they're making great cars. They're not perfect yet, but they're doing some really, really great things. And I'm a huge supporter of the brand. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Rolarlo. And again, if you want to win this guy, tickets are a couple bucks, free worldwide shipping, link down below. Oh, and it's for my exact car, the car that's in my hand right now. It's got a few bumps and bruises on it because I did review it. If you want a brand new one instead of mine, I'll get you a brand new one instead. Just let me know. You're looking fine today. What's this guy? This guy's finally made it up. Check this out, guys. This guy's finally made it up on the table. He was hiding down there for about a year. Look at this cleanup job I did, by the way, guys. Oh my gosh. Finally got to tidying up the hobby room a little bit. Look at that. We got the Fast Attack. We got the Thunder King chilling down there. We got the big boys down here, the Fury, the Mojave 6S. Feels so nice being in here when everything's all nice and clean and tidy. But yeah, we got to finish up the restoration on this guy. I do have a body hiding in there, right there. You can see it right there, Team Blue Groove. We got a new TBG body, MCI decals for this guy. We got to get him tidied up. I've got some fresh tires to put on him as well. These are actually in pretty good shape. Actually, the whole thing's in really good shape, but it needs a good tidy up, and then a good running video I think would be pretty sweet to do with this guy. Hopefully it doesn't break. I got more action coming to you guys with the Rock Van. This thing is so awesome. I've got a great video idea to do with this guy. More on that later. There's a bunch of tasty prizes for you speedrunners out there, a bunch of gift cards, a bunch of great Castle Creations gear. Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie, the speedrun bug has bit me this year. I've said it to you guys 100 times. I'm not a huge speedrun guy. I do this event because it's a lot of fun, brings the community together, meet some cool people. It's a lot of fun, right? But this year, getting my Hornet going 40 plus miles per hour, I don't know what it did, guys. It kind of like lit this little fire in my belly. So I'm back in my new spot. I didn't get kicked out last time. Hopefully I won't get kicked out this time. As you can see, a lot more overcast today. Very, very cool, much cooler day than last time, about 10 degrees Celsius cooler. I got my tires soaking in some WD-40 here. Man, I love that trick, it works great. And I promised you guys multiple camera angles on this video because I'm running an 8.5 turn brushless. Yeah, let's just say things might get a little bit crazy. But Mrs. Poor Boys RC had to take my other camera. She's working on a little project. More on that later. Real quick, guys, I'll show you the car. This will be my official run. All right, again, guys, so here we got the Hobbywing 10 BL120 ESC. And that guy is now mated to this guy, this supersonic 8.5 turn censored brushless. We're still running the same stock front end. We've got the WD-40 on the rear tires. Oh, and my battery, I'm in the open class, so it's not the end of the world if I don't show it here. But my battery is a CNHL Shorty. This one's a 6400 milliamp LIHV. And are you zeroed out? You're zeroed out, but these GPSs, I notice sometimes they take a while to pick up a signal. And you gotta wait till you get that little green dot up there, and I don't see it just yet. There we go, 2 miles per hour. Okay, we're reading. And other than that, guys, I cut this hole out. Pull into the right quite a bit. We'll get her trimmed up. Whew, wish me luck. All right, guys, here we go. That's full throttle. That's not as fast as I thought it would be. Man, this thing runs so nice and straight though. I know a lot of guys are having problems with their cars not running nice and straight, but I'll tell you, this thing runs straight as an arrow. Gonna come back. Ooh, okay. Got into the throttle too early, wiped out hard. Let's do a quick little damage check. Bounced off the curb, landed back on its wheels. Still in one piece. Oh, I got the wheelie bar there. The wheelie bar is doing its thing. I think we're still good. Okay, let's do one more. I didn't even check. Actually, let me check the speed on that. That was a valid pass. That's 47.6 miles per hour. It's not a whole lot faster than I was doing with that 8-turn brush, is it? But the best part about this, guys, is this thing is so stable. Again, a lot of guys aren't having a stable experience. I am for some reason. I think the tow out's really doing it. Okay, here we go. There it goes, full pop. Boy, she's screaming. Oh, geez Louise. I keep getting into it too soon over there and wheeling and cartwheeling over off camera. Sorry, guys. Missing all the good stuff. .9 mph. 47.9 mph, guys. 48 miles per hour. I might be able to get 50. I'm running 0 timing, so I can definitely boost up the timing on this guy a bit. The motor is like barely even warm. So I'm gonna try one more pass just to call it a day. Say we did a good 3 passes. And then I'm gonna go home, boost the timing. I did bring a 3S battery. Okay, one more run. Here we go. Into it nice and easy. That's full throttle. Straight as an arrow. Wow. I don't even have my ABS turned on. I'm just like giving it a really nice long kind of runway. I think I've got 20% drag. No, that was on my last ESC. See if we did any better there, guys. Come to Butthead. Nope, 47.9. 47.9. And there's our same ESC. Motor is like barely even warm. And there you can see my CNHL 66 or 6400 milliamp pack. I'll give you guys one of these so you can get a good shot of it. There it is. You know, that motor's not even warm. Let's try a 3S pass. There's my 3S battery, and I wasn't counting on doing the 3S pass. And you know what, guys? Look, I didn't bring my adapter, my Dean Stex T60. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. I gotta be patient, and I gotta be happy, man. I'm almost 50 miles per hour in a freaking Tamiya Hornet. That's crazy. Mrs. Poor Boys RC couldn't be here today. She wanted to, but she's got to work and blah, blah, blah. And I had to get this video ready for you guys for Saturday. But she'll be back with another run, and I'm gonna be back with another run on a 3S battery. Maybe we can crack 60? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I got merch down there, I got affiliate links, I got coupon codes in the description box, raffling off a totally sweet Rollardo XTS P12 right now for a couple bucks. That ends at the end of the month. And we've barely sold any tickets, so it's a great chance to win one. They're awesome. And remember, we're speed racing until the end of the month. July 31st is the cutoff, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Get your runs in by then. Be excellent to each other.